Well, I guess for you guys, now that the game's in the books, just kind of talk about the emotions of playing a lot of your old teammates, and kind of you guys went to war with them for a while now, kind of being on the other side on the court.
I mean, there was some emotions to start the game, but I can only speak for myself. I think once the ball got tipped, I knew it was basketball. It was time to go. We know those guys, they know us, so there's always going to be some sort of relationship there. But playing, I really didn't, wasn't affected by it.
You guys in the last two games had 12 threes total. You had 12 in the first half tonight. Obviously, I think they were playing some kind of zone. You guys were getting those looks, but when those first few go down, I think you hit 8 in a row at one point. How much is that just kind of that confidence boost of, okay, the ball's going in tonight, let's just keep letting it rip?
We're a great shooting team. The numbers don't really show it right now, but in practice, we got a lot of great shooters on the team. So we finally took the lid off the rim, and they started to fall, and as one and another fell, it just started building a whole lot of rhythm for the team.
Said for you, kind of got close to a triple-double there. I think 3 assists and a rebound shy. How much do you think that stat line just kind of embodies what you're trying to do on the court every night, is just create for yourself and create for your teammates?
I'm trying to do whatever it takes to win. Whether it's scoring the ball, dishing assists, getting rebounds, whatever it has to do. What we do, like Dane said, we're a great shooting team, so these guys make it kind of easy to get the assists if I can just make the right play and make the right pass.
For either of you guys, in that run in the first half, you guys are hitting, 8 straight threes. Does it ever occur to you at some point, hey, we're kind of on tonight, or when does that kind of set in for you guys?
It's just kind of you're living in the heat of the moment. You kind of don't realize how many you made in a row, but you're hitting, so you kind of just go with the momentum in the crowd and just let the rest. You're just playing ball.
Yeah, were you guys surprised at all that they, stayed in that zone for as long as they did? Because that would seem to, almost encourage you guys to shoot threes.
No, not really. I wasn't surprised. I didn't. I thought it was their game plan early because once we scored on them in man, they went right to zone. So I assumed that was their game plan early. So I wasn't surprised that they stayed in the zone. But I think we just did a really good job of playing together and hitting the weak spots of it. And like Dane said, once you just let it fly, the lid comes off and, it's a flood. So,
Dane, I believe it was your fifth three off of an Isaiah pass. You just got wide open facing Sebastian. You peel off, then you're wide open. Just take me through that. What was that moment like? And obviously one of many threes tonight.
Yeah, when I was butt naked, wide open, I just yelled for the ball. And it came my way, and I was like, okay, it's going in. So I let it fly. You get in thousands of shots every week, so just to see it go in constantly and have a good shooting night, it was a fun game.
And then for both of you guys, obviously defensively, it seems like you guys have made some progress the last few weeks. How would you describe what you've been able to learn and do defensively?
We've learned that we are such a good defensive team when we want to be. I think that's one thing that we still need to harness as a team, is make sure we always want to be for 40 minutes. We didn't show that tonight. We showed it a little bit in the first half, not at all in the second. But over the past couple games, we've seen how good we can be. We've seen our potential on defense and how much more we can grow. So.
And then, Dane, for you guys there in the second half, just kind of why was it kind of choppy with the flow? There were a lot of fouls and stuff, but, for you guys to tie them in the second half, just kind of what would you have liked to see better there?
Yeah, obviously foul trouble played a part in it, but I think as a team we just need to be more locked in, more focused. We were too I don't know if content's the right word, but we were okay with our little 16, 20-point lead, whatever it was at times, and we just needed to keep our foot on the gas. And I felt like we just let off and were just a little too comfortable in the second half.
And then, Cedric, going forward from here, just kind of with where you guys are at right now, are you pleased with where you're at? And then just kind of what are you trying to work on moving forward here into December?
Record-wise, yeah. Play-wise, no. We can be so much better. Our ceiling isn't even – the sky's the limit, really. We don't even have a ceiling. The sky's the limit for us. And we just have to, like I said earlier, harness that and know – and look at each other on this team. Each one of us individually had to figure that out. And so when we come together and play for probably 15 minutes of great basketball when we went on that big run, play that all 40.
4 games now of 90-plus points in your first 6 games this year. At what point do you stop considering it maybe an outlier or a great shooting night and start considering like this is how good the offense can be every night?
You know, like I said, we're a great shooting team. We got a lot of talent on the team. 1 through 5 can shoot it. It's hard to guard us. So at some point, you know, it's kind of we got to lock in on our defense, and these games will start opening wide up.
24 assists on 32 made buckets tonight. Just what is it about you guys about loving to share the basketball? And do you ever feel the pressure when your teammate finds you wide open, you want to knock down the bucket to get him his assist?
Oh, that's us as a team. You know, we work on it every day where we're making extra passes to threes or extra to, you know, to a bucket and stuff like that. And we know the ball moves faster through the pass than it does on the dribble. And as a team, we know if we can get it to the right guys, which is everybody, like Dane said, if we can all shoot it 1 through 5, something's good going to happen.
You two, Nate and Lawan, combined for 71 points against your old team. Can you just say a couple words on how that feels compared to doing it on a night like this versus any other game?
I'll be honest, yeah, it's cool. But I think it'd feel the same against any other team. But, you know, it's nice knowing that I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, to answer your question, like that's really cool. That's really cool to know that, like, you know, as you see it at the end of everything. But I think in the flow of the game, we kind of expect it. Like, everybody's going to get their fair share. You know, that's just who we are. Like, we always go into a game, like Dane said, we know we can shoot. We can always, you know, score. Like, we don't think offense is the issue ever going into a game. It's just locking in on the defensive end. And then, like Dane said, these games will open wide up.
Cedric, Casey was in the stands, and I know you won't get to play with him again. But what do you miss about maybe playing with Casey Jones?
His motor. I mean, Casey opened up a lot of things for a lot of people. I think the fact that he can just get downhill at will and he can draw fouls the way he does gives the defense – he puts so much pressure on the defense that it gave me a lot of my wide-open shots, you know. And he's just a special player. He's like a brother to me. I love him, and it sucks I won't be able to play with him again. But when he comes back and plays for this team, I'll be sure to be watching.